Yeah, that's good.
That's true.
That's good news.
Big C.
Come on.
He looks better than he ever has.
I like the
My
leave
mom-
25, 35.
Oh, you went through that one time.
Not that way though. Yeah, you don't live that way. I remember when I lost all that weight, yeah. Says, you lose all that weight, what's your secret? I got cancer, I don't tell anybody. Yeah. Okay. So, who do we have joining us on Zoom? I see Melina.
Aaron Vanderant
Yeah.
from Foster's and Melina from Carly's Home Team.
Okay. Alrighty. So why don't the chair call this meeting to order? First item on our agenda is to approve the minutes of May 23rd. Any changes to those minutes? Not hearing all those in favor of adoption, give by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, vote unanimous. Item 2 is to discuss the communication we received from Carly's Home Team regarding the establishment of a care coordination center in Rochester. The reason why this is on our agenda is because the commissioners have gotten a communication from Carly's Home Team regarding what it is they're proposing to do with Rochester. I don't know, Melina, you with us here?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, is she on?
She is,
She's joined in.
yes.
Is there anything you want to tell the commissioners regarding your, this proposal, Melina?
We're in the very early stages of it. We have a new office in Rochester. We're starting a day center there to continue the care coordination services that we started providing at the Willand. We've already started bringing people in for showers. We've been picking them up in the different areas of the Tri-Cities and then returning them back to areas near their camps or places where we've been meeting them. A lot of the people we've seen have not had a shower since Willand closed because there's really nowhere for them to shower. So I think we've seen about 15 people since we started in the last 2 weeks.
Okay.
And so we're just looking to be able to continue that, to provide them a place to do their laundry and a place to take showers, and then continue some of the case management that and care coordination that we started at Willand with the service fairs.
Yeah. Well, I think what the commissioners are gonna do, we're gonna forward your letter off to the mayors and city managers of the municipalities. Have them weigh in on what they might wanna do and not do in this regard. I know there's been some concerns from welfare directors. I mean, have you been talking with the Rochester welfare director regarding what you guys have been doing?
Yes. Todd Marsh actually came out and toured our new space and met with us, and we've been in pretty constant communication with him since we started over there.
Okay,
Where is that new space?
We are at 664 Columbus Ave in Rochester on the first floor
Yeah.
in Suite 3.
okay. All right, you guys any other questions? No? All right, so I'll make sure I forward that off, Melina, to the mayors and city managers regarding your request, okay?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I lost it.
I can do that.
Okay,
I'll see it.
any more discussion on item 2 from the colleagues? All right, item 3 is discuss for the vegetable refrigerator, it's 50 years old.
Yeah, it's about.
Just about, right? So
I think it's original equipment that's had a couple of repairs.
But
So-
this is where it worked on.
Yes, it is.
30 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and
Right. Yeah.
Brulocks worked on it, since Batista stuff worked on it, right?
Yeah, he's just done minor things to it, you know, it hasn't, but it's basically original equipment. And now it's subsequently died.
Yeah,
So why don't you give us the rundown?
yeah.
So basically just a hot weather, killed it.
Yeah.
So they came and looked at it and then the compressor went.
Yeah.
There's no more fixing it. So they had
Right.
to come in and replace it.
So we were left with options about replacing the compressor or actually replacing the whole unit. And it came out to a better advantage to us. It was about $1,500, $2,000 more to replace the whole unit. So, and the parts were, or the
Yeah, yeah.
replacement stuff was readily available.
Yeah,
And my understanding, you know, if you guys approve it, you know, waive the bids, approve it. Obviously, we've had to cut back on salads and things, you know, any fresh vegetables until we get this squared away. So it's kind of an emergency. We can't really wait. So we're asking for a waiver of the bid for $14,000 for the replacement.
Okay.
And we'll just take that out of other capital expenditures that we just won't be able to do.
Sounds good to me, but okay, how soon can they bring the new unit in?
As of yesterday morning's meeting, Dougie said it would be done within a week.
Oh, that sounds good. to me. I think-
yeah, we have produce. I can-
First of all, you can't.
Walk in.
I know that
it's kinda
compressor.
unsafe.
I remember, we looked at it, we were working on it 30 years ago. I mean, it was, you know, they don't make those types of compressors anymore. It's like the air conditioning, and the new one would be much more efficient than the old ones. The old ones were just post-fired compressors, they're just old technology, you know? So anyway, it has to be announced, so I get a motion to,
I'll make a motion. to-
okay, it's a second, it's a waive the bid, 14,000.
Brulette,
Brulot, yeah. Well, if I'm lucky, we're lucky we can get him to drop everything he's doing and do that.
you know, I think there's a history of loyalty to the facility.
Yeah, he'll put us top priority.
I think he understands.
Yeah, yeah.
I think he understands the, you know, the critical nature of the, you know, taking care of the residents.
Yeah.
Mr. Chairman, while I'm talking about that, can I just bring up another issue that's coming up?
Yeah.
We don't have the information yet, but I just wanted to kind of put you on alert. We have a substantial amount of sewer piping that's located on the lower level, that it appears there's no bottom to the piping. So it's basically running in the trench that,
Right,
you know, means covered.
yeah,
You know, the piping is buried in the cement. So we brought a company in that can run cameras down there.
yeah,
And see, this came about as a result where we had where's Jody? In Port Jody's area, a year ago, we had,
yeah,
you know,
building B, right?
yeah, a big backup and we dug it out ourselves. But to try and find two good sections of pipe so that we could run something in between. And we see that resurfacing now in other areas of the basement of the building. So I'm hoping they promised to report by the end of the month, but somehow I just don't have that warm and comfortable feeling that we're gonna get it by tomorrow. So I'm just saying that's gonna be a subject of a future meeting.
Yeah. All right, let's deal with the first motion, which was to waive the bid and award a contract to Brulot. So all those in favor of adoption, don't say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, no unanimous.
I'm sorry, Mr.
It's okay.
Chairman, I didn't mean to
All
interrupt
right,
your vote.
sorry. Yeah, the last sewer issue in that building is gonna be a continuous one because the pipes are worn out. It's just a simple as that.
Well, and I guess,
I've seen it. I saw it.
well, we all saw it when it was bad, you know, and we lost some product last year in Jody's area and it's not fortunately, it's not a resident area. I mean, there's no
Well, I get
residents
that.
there,
But
but,
they're still using the toilets.
yeah, well,
Yeah,
Exactly.
it doesn't go to Never Land, I can tell you that. Yeah. All right, well, we'll wait to see what when they scope it with the camera, to see what kind of.
Well, yeah, that's already been done. We're just waiting for
You're just talking
the,
about jackhammering the whole floor out downstairs.
yeah, that's what they'd be talking about. And, they did show me, because I wanted to, I'm not experienced with that and I wanted to see how they did it. So they did show me how, the equipment they have and how they run the camera down and stuff. So I was able to see that. And now we're just waiting for the full report, which will include the video.
All right. Item 4. You're all set with your new refrigerator.
Thank you.
You need that, for
Yes.
sure. Discussion regarding patient care products at Riverside.
Jody's taken on every few years, I'll just leave it to Jody to explain, but every few years we review some of the products, some of the more expensive products, see what else is on the market, and now I'll leave it up to Jody.
So we are looking at incontinence products. The company we have right now, we've had for a very long time, and I had a few companies reach out that were willing to do free trials for us to see how we enjoyed their products. So we are now asking to go out to bid to see what we can get for new incontinence products to come into the facility.
So Jody picked a unit.
Yeah, we did, the unit 5.
Yeah.
And we did a 2-week trial on that unit with one brand and then gave them a week off. And we had another company come in and did another 2-week trial with that company.
So the staff is, it's absolutely senseless for myself to decide on incontinence products. So we'll, at least not now.
We could have brought the.
It might not be,
Trial them.
I'm almost 70, so it might not be too long. But, what I guess we're trying to say is, and we have Jen Mantos, we affectionately call our skin nurse, who, is concerned. Jen, I didn't know if you wanted to chime in at all.
Just the product that we use now, the company changed the design of it and we were getting a lot of complaints from the LNAs that work there. So that's kind of when Jody stepped in and started talking to the companies and.
Well, whatever works, whatever you guys need to make the job easier, we're all for.
Well, the other part of it too is we're talking about skin integrity too, and we're talking about the use of sometimes, more often than in the past, we'll find some bruising and some other things about the way the product attaches. And, am I correct,
Yeah.
Jen? And
What they changed was how it attaches to itself and
Okay.
it's hard to attach, so it's getting on the skin and people are getting abrasions and.
Rubbing by the hip bones. and
Yeah.
stuff.
And those kind of things obviously are concerns because it's not just like, a person who's otherwise normally healthy that, okay, so there's a mark, it goes away in a day or two. It's not like that with
Right.
somebody who's, otherwise compromised. So we decided that we better look for a better product. And now that the staff has kind of picked a different product, now we will go out to bid on that product. So I just wanted to brief you so that first of all, I wanted to mention these 2 ladies worked diligently to get this accomplished. It's not as simple as you might think it is. To get the companies in, to have them deliver the products, to have them come in and in-service our staff, correct sizing of the products, all those things, and they've worked really hard to get that done, and all for the betterment of, the residents and the staff, and they deserve a lot of credit for that, and I've expressed my appreciation repeatedly for the hard work that they've accomplished, so. Again, now I've asked them just to communicate with Gwen Weisgarber, who will help write up the bid, and we will be out the bid. So probably within a month, we will have the bids in and open at a public meeting and we'll go from there.
All right. A long way since the day we had diapers over there.
Yeah.
Cloth diapers and rags and, yeah. Couldn't get anybody to wash them.
The sewer system would be really messed up.
Yeah, it'd be really messed up,
If
yeah,
we
yeah.
continued with that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We had like 5 or 6 people working for us over there that used to do the dirty side of it. You know, the shop, and I remember having a big debate with Dumont over that because he didn't want to lose the jobs. When the TENS products first came on the market back 35 years ago, whatever, more 30 years ago. And we had a big, long, arduous discussion about it because we didn't need people in the laundry anymore.
Sorry, I
At
missed.
least that number, yeah. Whenever we talk about those kind of products, it always reminds me of those days we used to talk about that. But anyway, let us know what you wanna do. We'll keep us in the loop.
Yeah, well, I'd say it'd be about a month.
Okay.
Jody's going away actually for a week, and when she returns, they'll get it out to bid, and I wanna leave it out to bid for about 3 weeks, so I'm
Okay.
saying it's approximately a month from now.
All
I don't want these products to go out to bid when Jody's away, only because there's gonna be questions.
right,
And she's worked really hard with Jen on this, so it'd be much easier for her to be here to answer any questions that come up.
all right. Sounds good. Item 5 is to discuss briefly, award nomination for you.
I would rather do that in non-public
Yeah,
session,
yeah.
Mr. Chairman, simply because, simply because it's a personnel item, and if we nominate people for awards, then that just, and they don't get the award, and
I know, yeah, it's not good. I get it. All right, item 6, we got these upcoming events.
I can give you a brief report on the golf tournament, Mr.
Okay.
Chairman. It's, we're full of teams.
We're going to Cachico, right?
Yes, sir, yeah. We go to Cachico A because they give us the best price, but B, Cachico attracts golfers because it's a closed club.
Right,
And the only way you can play there if you are not a member is through a
Right.
tournament like this. So since we've moved to Cachico, first of all, Cachico's in Strafford County. Which is a prerequisite for us. And the past experiences have been very positive. And since we've moved to Cachico, we've filled it with teams. We like to stay around 28 to 30 teams, and we have done that.
good.
And every year we seem to have raised just a little more money for our fondest wish program.
Yeah. Okay. We're still on with the HOC,
Yes, sir.
We are green light for the HOC banquet.
okay. All righty. Any old new business that we want to talk about? We need to discuss. All righty, questions or comments from the public regarding the agenda? Any questions or comments this morning? Susan, you want to chime in on something?
Yep.
Okay.
Couple of things. Last Thursday, you had brought it up that you were working on the final figures for Carly's home.
Yeah, we
You're
have.
gonna get them.
We have
We have them, we're gonna get them to you. Yeah.
today.
Got the email address?
I'm sure Janet does. We'll email.
Janet has my email.
Yeah,
address.
we'll get
Okay.
it to you
Thank
today.
you. Second, any decision that you guys have gotten with regard to your court case? Or is that still pending?
Oh, haven't heard anything.
Okay. And my third question is, has Mr. Schmidt gotten back? And I fully understand the process, and how this all works. But it was kind of going through you,
Yeah,
Mr. Bauer.
I did reach him. He told me he's developing a letter to respond. And I expect, he indicated to me he was gonna have the letter completed just after the holiday, so I expect there'll be a letter available. I haven't, Janet hasn't. He hasn't asked you to send out any letter, correct?
I haven't heard from him at all.
Okay, so I'll call him again and ask him where
Did
he
you
is.
ask him which holiday?
Yeah,
I actually didn't, I just presumed it was gonna be the Monday holiday, but
Okay.
I will, maybe that was my fault.
we're talking Christmas anyway, right?
Thank you. That's
Okay.
all that I have, I think,
All
for
right.
today.
Okay. Anybody else out there in the technology land who wants to address the commission? We have any item on the agenda?
My computer froze and then I got kicked off, so I just wasn't sure if anyone, I
Oh.
know you asked if anyone had any questions for me, but that's right when I got kicked off, so I just didn't know if anyone did that I missed
If you
or
want technology, yeah.
if, yeah.
No, I don't think anybody else had any questions.
Okay. Okay.
So
Thank
we're
you.
good. Okay. All right, so item 9 is to have a motion to go into non-public session. Discuss personnel.
Second.
We'll move to second roll call.
It's also contract.
Oh, yeah, contract.
There's a
Oh, yeah,
contract
contract
negotiation.
negotiation. Okay, Commissioner Watson, Commissioner Rowland.
Yes.
Myself, yes, the vote's unanimous. Okay, the commission will adjourn to executive session. Thank you all very much for joining us this morning.
Executive session or non-public session?
Non-public executive session.
No, there's a difference.
Okay, there's a difference. All right.
They got changed.
They get you. Yeah.
You're all set, kid. Sit it down.